Eugene Mulero with Transport Topics, and joining us here at the start of Infrastructure Week is Marcia Hale, President of Building America's Future. Marcia, give us your reaction to what we heard from Secretary Chao today to kick off the 5th Annual Infrastructure Week.
It's all very positive. What I would like to say is that we started this 5 years ago with only 3 or 4 organizations, and we could have had the first meetings in a medium-sized conference room. So we think this is great progress, and to have the Secretary of Transportation to kick off the event this year was really terrific. All of us who are partners agree on what needs to be done, and we are working with the administration and with the Hill to try to get it done this year because, as many speakers have said, now's the time to do it.
What are you looking for? What would you like to see from what the Secretary unveils, what the White House unveils with this long-term infrastructure vision that they're proposing?
Yeah. Well, over the last 4 or 5 years, there's really been a sea change around Washington, and even more importantly around the country, about the need to improve our infrastructure. Several years ago, it was, yes, we need to do that, or even worse, this is pork, this is unnecessary. I think there's been a really change in opinion that almost everyone believes something needs to be done to keep up with our international competitors and just to improve people's lives. The disagreements comes over how we're going to pay for it. But what is really needed is leadership at the top. So the Trump administration needs, when they come out with their formal plan, they really need to get behind it. And there are many groups around town, ours included, who, if it is something we can agree with, and we will try to help make it happen, just as the Chamber and the AFL and NAM and the Business Roundtable will do so as such. We have not seen a final proposal, but many of us have been in talks with people.
Okay, and then for Infrastructure Week, we have a lot of events happening throughout town and nationwide. What are other events, aside from this launch kickoff, would you be looking out for? Are you interested in really paying a good attention to?
Well, we did one this morning at the Philadelphia airport.
That's right,
that Governor Randall did, and I am told it had a great turnout, great press turnout, great interest from bipartisan about improving not just the Philadelphia airport, but all airports. And what you have to think is infrastructure is not just about transportation, although there's a very heavy emphasis on it. It's about improving our water systems and improving broadband across the country, improving our ports and whatever we need to move things across the country. There are numerous things happening on the Hill. Several committees are having hearings. We have a big event tomorrow that Siemens is sponsoring, along with several others, about technology and infrastructure, which is the future and why it's so important. You know, we're still arguing about how to pay for a 60-year-old highway system when technology is about to overtake us and change things dramatically.
That's right. Marcia Hale, thank you so much for joining us on Transport Topics, and we're going to look out for what your group puts out and all the updates with all the members of Building America's Future.
Great, thank you.
And ttnews.com for all the latest freight news.